Hello everybody! Recently I updated my asset library Neon Alphabet, so I want to show you how to install it to your Blender and how to use it. First, what you need is to download Neon Alphabet asset file. Then you need to extract it. I will extract it on a document folder. I'll just take this file, copy it, and paste it on document folder and press extract all. Here you just need to push extract. So the folder is unpacked. Then you need to copy file path. I just select it and push Ctrl+C. And now open your Blender, Edit, Preferences. I need a file path asset library and push plus. And here we paste our file path and push and asset library. Well done. Now push this icon and here we choose Save Preferences. So the pack is installed, and then we can change the window to Asset Browser. And we can change current file to Neon Alphabet Asset V2, and here we can see all the whole library that we need. Then we can use, for example, Neon Font. We can use any assets from here, so we can make any text which we want. So, let's try to make a neon text. I want to use capital letters. I'm trying to find letter N. Here is it. Then I want to use small letters. After that we can change their position. As for me it looks quite good. Then we go to render mode. And if we need a result on Eevee, we can switch on Eevee. Now we can see that it looks not so good. We should push ambient occlusion and bloom. Also push screen space reflection. Also it's very important to push refraction, so we can see the differences. I really like how it looks in Eevee, but I'll return to cycles. We can make this text much more better. You need to switch object mode. We need to unite these points. Here you can see what I'm pushing. I push Ctrl+G and unite it. Open edit mode, push F. And here push Alt-Z. So our text looks quite good. Also we can extrude our points. Then we need to add a plane, make it bigger. Let's change the material, we can make it darker. We need to delete our light, here is it. If I push the origin to geometry, these points will be moved. Don't be afraid. We can go to Active Tool and the Workplace settings and push origins. Now we can see our result. It looks really nice. And we can make it even more better. For example, here we can change our sampler. You can watch what the difference is if we change it. Also, we can change a resolution. Also, you can change subdivision. Try to change different settings and you can see the difference and you can choose what you want. Then go to X, Y, Z. They influence on legs of our text. Here we can see materials of our glass. Here is the light. Okay, let's see how our materials work. Open shading. Here we can change on a render. Here we can choose glass letters. If you have another material, you can choose just glass letters. Here we can change the color of our text. Let it be red. If you change the roughness, you can see how it influences on our text. Here, if glossy is on maximum, this text it looks really like glass, and if it less, it looks more plastic. Also try to change specular and specular tint. And here we can change the roughness of our glass. This factor influences on the legs of our text. And here we can control the color of the legs of our text. Here we can control the direction of the legs of our text. Changing these factors, we can get some gradient effect. This is not the end, we can make even more and better. Push 7 on your numpad. Here we can see started collection. There we have some objects. We can start something by using them. Let's try to use neon text, for example. It looks like this because we already changed the material. If we don't need it, we can just change it on link or append. Okay, let's try to write another text. We need to switch on edit mode. Let it be hello on a German language. Here we can change fonts. Let it be, for example, Arial Black. Here we can change the whole settings of our text. The sampler makes our text more square or more round. Then we can change the resolution. Here we can see how it works. set can displace our material. Then we can change radius and thickness. Then cyclic. It logs the length of our text. If we don't need length of our text, we just can switch on cyclic. Here we can change the material to another one. Okay, let's change the material. Here we can see a lot of presets that we can use. For example, let's try this one, purple glass. If we move it here, nothing will change, but if we try to change it here, it will work. Okay, let's try yellow glass. Materials are working on different objects, but they don't work on geometry nodes. Our neon is based on geometry nodes, so that's why we need to change material on geometry nodes. Let's try to see how it looks like on Eevee. We need to wait a little bit. Okay, look. It looks really nice even on Eevee and on the cycles too. Let's also try this one. It should be 7th here. You should wait a little bit. Oh, I really like this result. It looks really great. We also can see how it looks on Eevee here. We just need to press these buttons. Also, we have here a variety of gradients. Let's try one of them. It should be 11th here. It also looks really amazing. Let's try to text another text. We can change it to another font. Here we can see a big variety of standard fonts. Let's try something from here, for example this one. This font is a good example where we can need an offset value. Let's try also another one. For example, Comic Sans, why not? Here you can see how it looks on cycles. We can make it even more better. Let's go to shading. Here we can change it by changing different parameters. Let's try to make roughness less. Here we can put 1.4. What if we make roughness more? Let's try to see. Yes, it's better. Let's try to look how it works in Eevee. We need to press here. Also, we have this parameter only on Eevee. This corrects the light on Eevee. This is not the end. Let's return to layout. We just need to delete our material. Now we can use starter collection. Here we can use neon curve. Let's move it and press Alt-G. We can change here to append reuse data. Here we can see one difference. Here we can see points, the same as here, but the mesh is different. Okay, let's delete this text. And we can draw something. Instead of typing, we can draw even words. For example, we can draw neon. It's not perfect, but let it be. Let's draw something new. You can draw it on render mode. For example, let's try to draw a palm tree. And after that, we can correct it here. We can make it more or less detailed. Okay, let's draw a smile. And let's draw something on Eevee. Let it be a moon. We can add a star. As you see, star looks not so good. We can change resampler here. So as you see, we can draw everything what you want and change any material. We also can use mesh, for example, in this little cube. Let's add a monkey. So let's select monkey, then select mesh, our cube, then press Shift L and copy modifier. Let's turn off this modifier. It makes lengths which we don't need. We just turn off them here. We need to open the material glass letters 001. And here we can turn them off. Let's return to layout. This looks like toys from a balloon. Let's add the decimate modifier. We need to put it here on the first place. We can make these lines thinner. As a result, it looks quite abstract and strange. Okay. So, we can change any mesh and turn it into neon. I choose this line, press subdivide, and move it to somewhere. So we can draw something on neon by changing the mesh. Here we can also find a gradient creator, also a glass shader, and also an end font with letters and symbols. I already turned off legs. If you want, you can turn it on here. And some words about light. Find here light letters 001. And here we can control the emission, for example. It looks better when you write here 10. So we can control here the power of the light. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope everything was easy to understand. And all the best!